Number 9 misconception. I'll wait until rates drop to buy. Okay, this is a huge one right now. Everybody's waiting for rates to drop before they want to buy.
Yeah.
Is that good or is that bad?
I just get in. My whole thing is I don't pay attention to rates. My goal as a mortgage broker is to have the interest rate cost you nothing, right? I don't want it to cost you anything. So what does that mean? It means we look at today's rates and we pay more attention to your payment than the interest rate. I don't care what the interest rate is. Not that I don't care and I don't want to be sound callous towards it. But if you're comfortable with the payment, let's focus on the payment because an interest rate can go up and you're super grateful that you purchased, or it can go down and you refinance anyway. And again, that sounds casual, but if you're comfortable with that payment, then anything else is just cherry on top. Again, those clients that we worked with, they qualified at today's interest rates. Getting them a lower interest rate was this cherry on top where it's great, this eases me into home ownership.
And just because you qualify for that, it doesn't mean we're going to try and get the rate down even more.
Yes, I want it to be as affordable as possible. But it's don't get so hung up on the interest rate because you have no control over that. You will never have control over that. And so it's taking advantage of the market that you're in. That's what it's a buyer's market. Yeah. Take advantage of that. Let's go get you credits to lower this interest rate, or let's get you credits to pay off your closing fees and keep more money in your pocket. But let's really just focus on your payment. What does your payment need to be? Is there a realistic number for the area that you want to purchase in, the type of home that you want to purchase in? If those are yeses, then who cares?
And the real popular tagline or quote or whatever you want to call it right now is marry the price, date the rate.
Yeah,
right?
Marry your mortgage, date the rate, marry your mortgage. And even that, I'm
it's cheesy. It sounds cheesy, but what it basically means is rates are going to go up and down.
They'll fluctuate.
And right now, where they're at right now, everyone's pretty sure they're going to come down sometime eventually, right? One thing we can't control or we don't know, or we do know actually, prices are going to continue to go up. They do every single year. I mean, there's only 2 years since they've been keeping track of it, that prices actually went down, but every year they've gone up in the almost 60, 70, whatever amount of years they've been keeping track of this.
It's on average. I think it's over a 5-year span or a 6-year span. I mean, it's an insane amount that houses have continued to show appreciation. And the one thing that's unique with Utah's market is Utah was ranked the number 1 state in the nation 2 years in a row. And some of the metrics that went into that are the fiscal stability and the economic performance of the state. Utah's market is good. It's robust. It's going to continue being good and robust. Yes, there's pockets that are maybe not going to appreciate as quickly as other areas, but real estate in Utah is pretty safe.
And I'm a little bit split on the Utah thing because, I bought my house at the perfect time. So I built a ton of equity since I've had that. Prices have just went up so crazy here in the Utah market. At the same time, it really hurts when people are trying to buy. So it's hard. And maybe this is a misconception as well, but we've talked about it in our sales meeting a few times. Predictions over the next 10 years, the median home price in the Salt Lake area is going to be close to $1 million.
Yeah. And again, which I look at, I look at my kids and I'm like, how are you ever going to buy? Yeah. But then I also look at buyer profiles and just the difference for me graduating college to now, I look at what high schoolers are making and I'm like, I made that as a college graduate. So things do change and change quickly. And I think for people who want to purchase a home, there's always going to be the opportunity.
And one thing about the real estate industry as well is that we adapt.
Yeah,
we find ways. When something happens and they throw a wrench into the system, I got this, and we adapt. Lenders adapt, agents adapt. We adapt to help our clients to make it affordable, to find ways to make it affordable.
Yeah,
so
to help
get you in. It's not the end of the world. And again, if you're thinking of buying, it's always better to buy now. I know you want to wait till the rates drop, and this is the majority of buyers right now. We want to wait till rates drop because we need the monthly affordability. We can drop them now. We'll get them, and we can refi you into that permanent rate later. Yes. So
focus. Yeah.
Marry the mortgage, date the rate.
Let's focus on your payment, and then we'll deal with your interest rate.
So yeah, say we get that 2-1 buy down. You're paying like with our client, they paid $600 less right now currently that first year for their mortgage payment. Rates drop to a place where they can permanently get into that rate within a year, 2 years. We do that. They saved money up front, and they've built this equity into the home. Where 2 years down the road, they've built some equity.
Yeah,
they don't have to go buy now.
Yeah, they're in a place they wanted to be.
Right. So it's the long-term vision, the long-term goal you got to look at, not the short-term stuff. You look at the short-terms, you're limiting yourself.
Yeah, which is what, again, you need to be realistic with your expectations as a home buyer, where it's, okay, I'm looking at this townhome, I'm going 100%. I want no down payment. I'm doing down payment assistance. You're going to need to stay in that house longer than 2 years to be able to sell that house because you don't have the equity. You didn't put the equity in. Mm-hmm. And so there are fees associated with buying and selling homes. And so it's being realistic with what your goals and expectations are, where it's, okay, I'm going to sit in this house for 5 years, or I never intend on selling this one. I'm going to use it as a rental, right, and then I'm going to go get another one.
I'm going to leave it to my children.
Yeah, so it's okay. I'm going to sit with, I didn't put a down payment on this, and it's okay because I can make the payment, and I never intend on selling it. Because, again, there's that misconception of, oh, I got into this house, I'm going to have equity. I can go sell this house, and I can go do something different. Mm-hmm. If you don't put any money down, there's no equity in it.
Well, it's not just a house you're living in. It's generational wealth that you're building. Mm-hmm, not just for yourself, your children, and so on. So, me and my wife, we've got we're one child, plus our grandkids. So when it's time, we make the decision. Are we in a place where we can leave it to our child, or do we want to cash it out and use it as retirement? So there's
different avenues to utilize it.
Right on. So
we're almost there.
Where are we at now?
Number